Hey y'all, this is just like a quick recap because I missed some episodes of Real Housewives of Atlanta, so I just want to do a quick recap of episode 17, 19, and tonight's finale. I already did 18, so I just want to do those three. So I know in episode 17, all the ladies, they were packing for Vegas, going to Vegas to hang out or whatever on the strip, and then, um, yeah, after they left LA, they're packing and whatnot. So they were playing an improv game or whatever. And when they were playing the improv game, um, I think Kenya threw shade at Phaedra. I forgot what she said exactly, but Kenya always got something slick to say. So they were, in Vegas. They were hanging out a bit before Nene flew out. So when Nene finally got there, um, that's when they got together. They were hanging out, and they wanted to go to a strip club. So while they're in a limo, Portia's like, "Well, I don't want to go to a strip club because Cordell would have a problem with that." So the ladies feel uneasy, like, "Okay, well, he's basically controlling you. He won't let you go to a strip club. It's just all in fun." And Portia's like, "Well, I respect my husband. I don't want to go to a strip club because that'll disrespect him. He already, let me come out of here. He already let me come from Vegas, from LA to Vegas. So, and when she said that, all of them were like, let you? So, after Portia left, I guess she went back to the hotel. The girls were like, he sounds controlling, which he kind of does. Cordell does sound controlling. Cordell sound like he just want Portia not to have a social life, not to have any friends. He just want her to stay home, be his trophy wife, iron his drawers, feed him, all of that. And that's crazy. So the girls at the strip club, they're having fun, throwing dollars at the strippers and everything. And Nene is basically, you know, she like discussing her past as a stripper or whatever, but she at the same token, she's like worried about Portia like not having her own identity, which is true. Like who knew who Portia was before this show? And it's like everybody that Portia is affiliated with is somebody else's name. It's not Portia. It's her grandfather. It's Cordell. It's this person. It's that person. Portia doesn't have her own identity. So I think Portia called Cordell and told him what was going on, and he said to her, "Well, you know, some of them, not all of them, are married, so they don't understand the situation." But my thing is, Peter don't act that way with Cynthia. Apollo don't act that way with Phaedra. So it's like that's not you don't need to be controlling. Like she's just going out having a girls' night, hanging out. So the girls are basically concerned that Cordell is too controlling. So they try to confront her about it, and Portia's like, "I don't have to explain my marriage to you. This is how we do it. We're traditional. This is what we want to do. This is how we're going to do it." And Nene is like, "Okay, I'm not trying to tell you what to do in your marriage, but just watch out because you can lose yourself that easy." But you can if you giving up everything for a man in your relationship. You're supposed to still have some of your own identity in a relationship. So they discussed that, left the situation alone. Of course, Kenya, who's not married, had to add her 2 cents, but I'm not even going to talk about what she said. So later on, they had like a little bedroom candy, just lingerie girl slumber party. And when they were there, they each got gift bags from Candy. Candy put a pregnancy test in Portia's bag, but Portia's like, "Well, I'm not taking the pregnancy test with y'all. I'm gonna take it with my husband." So while they were there, they put questions in like I think either a hat or a bag or something, and they pulled out Kenya's question. And Kenya's question was something to the effect of, "How would you feel if something like basically your friend hurt your feelings, but they didn't apologize. They just," and that was basically towards Phaedra. And Kenya felt like Phaedra hurt her and didn't apologize for it. And Phaedra's like, "I don't think I owe you an apology because you took this and made it bigger than what it was. I didn't." Kenya's like, well, you try to like defame my character, and that's not cool. You know, nothing is wrong with me. I was straight up from the jump. And everybody's sitting there like, okay, this is supposed to be a sex question game. This ain't got nothing to do with sex. So, as always, Kenya has to turn the spotlight on her. She is like such a friggin' drama queen. So, episode 19 was basically with the girls. This is after they got back from Vegas or whatever. Greg asked Nene to marry him again. She damn near choked on her juice. Phaedra and Kenya were doing their DVDs. They were starting to like the recording of their DVDs. And I mean, Phaedra looked like she was having fun in hers. Kenya was more serious in hers. And I mean, I take my hat off to Kenya. She looks professional, but still, you do look like a copycat. Like, you basically stole Phaedra's idea to do a workout DVD. I mean, granted, nobody owns the rights to just do workout DVDs, but you look like a straight up and down biter, and that's why nobody is like respecting you for it. So, sorry, I'm trying to look for my notes. So they were doing like their videos or whatever, and in the end, Candy had no, who was it? Cynthia? Was it Cynthia or was it Nene? Somebody had an event where it was like a black tie affair or whatever, and all the girls came dressed in their nice little gowns or whatever, and Kenya bought a date. I think she bought like a football player, but Walter was at the event too. So the whole time Kenya is going on and on and on about Walter, and Walter's not even paying her no mind. And she's like talking about some, well, I'm not even thinking about Walter. Walter is nobody. Obviously you are, because you're there with a date and you still talking about him. So she brought up that she's gonna have a party for black iconic women in film. And she said she wanted Portia to come as Halle Berry and Babs. Okay, that wasn't an iconic film, but okay. She wanted Cynthia to come as Diana Ross in Mahogany. She wanted Nene to come as Grace Jones. Okay. And she wanted Candy to come as Tina Turner. And she wanted Phaedra to come as Eartha Kitt and Catwoman. Okay. You wanted Candy to come as Tina Turner. Tina Turner wasn't an actress. Tina Turner is a singer. A. B. You should have said you wanted her to come as Angela Bassett, and What's Love Got to Do with It? That's where you was wrong there. Then you said that you wanted Nene to come as Grace Jones. Grace Jones she wasn't really an actress either. She was a singer as well. And how Nene came dressed up as her in the last episode was her in Boomerang, basically. So, like, she just basically had her actresses all wrong. And then she wanted Portia to come as Halle Berry and Babs. Babs was not an iconic film, A. B. Halle Berry was in all these other iconic films that you could have thought of. And I like Portia's idea to come as, Halle Berry or Dorothy Dandridge. Either way, she nailed it. So, this episode ended with Candy's housewoman, and Kenya is flying off the handle because Walter is at this housewoman, and she feels some kind of way that he's there talking about he's stalking her. Walter ain't paying you no mind. First of all, he ain't paying you no attention. So, as always, like I said, she always got to find a way to turn it on her. Now, the season finale was them all gathering up their clothes, preparing for her party or whatever. And Kenya said her party, she wanted it to be like all the ladies are reenacting scenes from movies. So she wanted to go all out. She wanted to do Coming to America. She basically made a program centered around their characters. So Sorry, Cynthia came as Diana Ross in Mahogany. She nailed it. Um, Phaedra came as Eartha Kitt and Catwoman. She nailed it. Phaedra looked hot. Candy looked tacky. Her wig was so dry and ashy. I couldn't deal. But she was Tina Turner. No, she was Angela Bassett as Tina Turner. And Portia, when she was in the salon, she was trying to dress up like Halle Berry and Babs. But she said the more she thought about it, the more she felt like shade was being thrown. Kenya was trying to be funny, so she dressed up as Dorothy Dandridge, who was an iconic black actress. Go is fitting. Go figure. And either way, if she would have dressed up as Halle Berry as Dorothy Dandridge, either way it was a win-win. And I liked Portia's outfit. She looked just like Dorothy Dandridge. So um and Nene came as Grace Jones. And Kenya herself was Pam Grier. She was cute, but so when Portia came there and she came as Dorothy Dandridge, Kenya got upset and was like, I didn't tell you to dress up like this person. I put in the program that you're supposed to be Halle Berry and Babs, and you didn't come dressed like I told you to, so I'm gonna have security escort you out. So it was like a big deal outside, and Kenya just basically overreacted. Like, that was just stupid for you to kick her out the party because she came dressed as somebody else. And then she's like, well, it's because I have a program centered on it. Okay, you're an actress, right, Kenya? Improvise. You can just get on the mic, tell the people, okay, well, such and such supposed to be Halle Berry and Babs. Change your plans. She's now Halle Berry as Dorothy Dandridge. How hard would that have been? No. You wanted to cause a scene. And in the end, you looked like a dumbass. Because Nene got on her hard and was like, yo, just whatever. She nailed the look. Let's just have fun. What are you bitching for? So I was just like, Kenya is annoying. Kenya is annoying, and I really liked her before she came on this show. I cannot stand her now. So, like, that was just unnecessary drama. Like, she just went, and it took her, like, it took, like, damn near pulling teeth to get her to apologize to Portia. But she was dead ass wrong. She was dead wrong for what she did. So, that's the last couple of episodes for Real Housewives of Atlanta. Season 5 brought out the big guns, and the reunion, I'm hearing, well, the reunion pretty good, so I'll vlog about that later, and I will see you guys in a bit. Peace.